Welcome back for the monthly update. We're located up here on the north end of the lake at Shalford at Keowee, Lot 10. This is just a gorgeous home site. You can see behind me, we're looking up over to some of the cliffs at Keowee properties and a great view. Interestingly enough, this area has got a nice rock wall and a little pad, but no longer, with the changes they've done on the lake, they don't allow these types of setups down at the water. It has to be riprap now, and the reason for that, people ask, well, why would they not allow a wall like this any longer? Well, there's a lake, or maybe you've been to different lakes. There's one that I know of, certainly up in Texas, to where most everybody did a wall around the lake, and what happens is the waves hit the walls, they reverberate back into the water, and so it's just kind of very hard for the lake to ever get calm, and the riprap helps them just, I say, dissipate right into the shoreline. So that would be the reason behind that. And let's talk about the market, because man, the stock market's been going down. We've had this big buyout, and I think a lot of folks really don't know what does all that mean, what's going on out there. So a lot of people are sitting back and saying, we're going to wait to see who's the next president, what's going on. But in reality, there are a couple of things that certainly stand out to me. A, there are some of the best buys I've seen in years on this lake. The interest rates are fantastic, and there are people out there buying. Just in the last 2 weeks, we've had 4 interior lots with boat slips go under contract, a condo. We're working another deal on a house today. So it's not like there's nothing happening in the market. Certain people are taking advantage of it, and a lot of people are sitting back going, what's going on. So when you look at the potential out there, if you've got some money that you can invest, why not put it back in land? Because it's going to come back. That's one thing that's always stayed strong through the history is property, and it will always continue. Couple other notes. Let's talk about the rental market. A lot of people may be looking to come this area for the fall. We certainly have some wonderful houses on Lake Keowee. We've got some cabins up here near these wonderful state parks if you're into the hiking or maybe horseback riding or something like that. So please come to the website, check out our rentals at MikeRoachOnline.com. You can also call Rick Miller, and the phone number there, 864-944-0370, and Rick can hook you up with a house. Maybe it's the Clemson game, Clemson-Carolina game coming up in November, something like that. You need a place to stay, give Rick a call or come to the website and check out what we have. On a note of Cliffs properties, I know that the High Falls Tiger Woods Golf Course, the first property offering will be November the 8th, that's Saturday. Understand they have about 170 reservations, going to only open up somewhere between 65 and 70 properties, so certainly expect to sell out. And folks, these are lots that are starting at $500,000. You got another $150,000 just for the golf membership, and they expect to sell them out. So when you look at those kind of things and those kind of numbers, when you start looking at a piece of property like this that's under $500,000, you got over 200 feet of waterfront, rock shoreline, beautiful piece like this, you can understand what I mean when I say there's some great buys on Lake Keowee. Housing and also lots. I see a number of the houses have been going under contract this year, and I know there are plenty of great buys out there for that. Other things that we probably haven't touched on, we're starting to go into the fall, and it is typically the best time of the year for real estate. As we start to move into Thanksgiving and Christmas, it'll get a little slow. But one thing I want to point out, as the leaves come off the trees, that's the best time to look. You probably see the property. Whoa, there was a bass over there. It was a good size one hitting in the water. But you see the property with the leaves down. You understand what it looks like, what kind of views you're going to have as you go and develop that property down the road. On a private note, I'm a little bit disappointed with Clemson Tigers this year. As you all know, certainly an avid fan of Clemson, and after watching 3-3 start this season, hopefully things can get better, because they need to get on the right track, and hopefully that will happen. If you need anything, we want to talk about any subjects out there, please get in touch with me. Again, you can reach us at the office at 800-682-9098. And my extension is 119, or email me either way. And if you've got some topics you would like for me to discuss next month, I'll be glad to. Look forward to seeing you again next month, and have a wonderful October. Hopefully you can get to this area and watch these beautiful leaves change as we move into the fall and a little bit cooler weather, because I know today, here we are in October, Gorgeous day, very comfortable, beautiful nights. You need to get to this area and enjoy it.